I'm just not attracted to white men. There's no flavor. I'm kidding. But we all got a type, and mine happens to be chocolate. If there's one thing I'm doing for this world, it's not bringing another white person in. We had capacity.
Woo-wee! You already know what the topic is all about just by me showing you those clips. Sex Chronicles, Part 8, Script 13. Interracial couples. Why do black women date white men? Why do white men date black women? Why do black men date white women? What is the whole irony when majority of the time you don't stay together? Are you doing it for a sexual pleasure? Are you doing it for a fantasy, a fetish that you had in mind? And then you could do all the sexual things that you love to do with that black woman, with that white woman, with that black man, with that white man. Brothers and sisters, we're here today at Sex Chronicles Part 8, Script 13, to show some clips, interracial couples, and how so many of our melanin race just love the white man and the white woman. But what we want to find out and discuss today, are they doing it on a genuine feeling? Because anybody can look good. Oh, he's cute. Oh, she's sexy. I've seen a lot of good-looking white women. Real talk. And to be honest with you, do I want to be with them and marry them? Are they going to follow my traditions? I'm from the Bemeliki tribe. So is she going to follow my traditions? Do she know her true tribe? Do she know her true origin? So how this thing's going to work? Are we just going to go, we're going to live the way we want to live and this is how we do it? And then we get together. Or do we just get together because we want to have sex together because the fetishes that's in our minds, we want to explore because the skin is pale. The skin is dark skin. You hear some white women, that's my chocolate. Would you tell the white man, that's my vanilla? Would you say that? Would another white woman tell a white woman would tell a white man, that's my vanilla? Would a black woman say, that's my vanilla? I mean, it's been said, but white women specifically would say clearly, that's my chocolate. Black women say it too. Oh, he chocolate, that's my chocolate. So is it true? The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The darker of the berry, the bigger of the boost. Brothers and sisters, there's many different reasons why women date men. Many different reasons. But when we're dealing with interracial, is some of these women dating black men, you ever see some of them, how they, golf all over him and they want to nourish him almost like a pet? You ever seen it? See, you're not going to really see it out here wherever you live at. I live in New York City, so you don't see interracial couples fluently. That's why when you see them on YouTube or Facebook or social media, you assume that there's a lot of them, but it's not. It's a small percentage. Now, you will see interracial couples once every blue moon, because the average person do not want to be with the opposite of their skin color. If you don't mind if I say skin color, because we have to break these barriers down. So let's understand this here in Sex Chronicles Part 8, Script 13. When a white man be with a black woman, is he enjoying her company, her intellectual? Is he enjoying her culture? Let's see if we can find this out. Bear with me. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm going to show you this white man named Cohen Namnick. If I spelled his name wrong or pronounced it wrong, I apologize. He's on YouTube. He's got a nice size following. His following is based on a lot of black women. I'll give you a few of his topics. 9 reasons black women are amazing lovers. Do most white men secretly like black women? 11 sensual things black women do that white guys love. He's a guy that's on YouTube. He's a white man, and he wants to sit there and act like he just loves black women and put them on a pedestal. He's got over 900 some thousand viewers, followers. So let's listen to him a little bit.
That are sensual about black women and mixed race women, because when I say black women, I also mean mixed race women. 11 sensual things that black and mixed race women do that white guys absolutely love. Now, not every white guy may be able to verbalize these things. As with my other videos, I tend to get really detailed. But I think that you'll enjoy these 11 things. I will not be reading from my phone, but I do have to. I wrote some keywords on my phone, so let's get started with the first one. These are, by the way, divided in gestures and accessories. What I mean with accessories is how black and mixed race women hold certain things that they own or that they use. So let's get started with the first one, gesture. Hand on the counter. What I've observed with black women is that they, when you're in a grocery store, and when normally a woman would pick out something, and she would say, but I want that, or I want that. Well, what I've noticed with dark-skinned women is they're very, and not always, of course, a lot of these may be generalizations, but I've noticed it with a lot of different women who are dark-skinned. They are very gracious in their movements, so they're gonna, I want that, and I want that. I need to make sure it's shown on camera what. I want that, and I want that piece of chicken, and...
Now, I showed you that white man. I've watched him many times before. This is going to be a part 2, probably a part 3 series on interracial couples and why. What's the real reason why blacks and white people which they're not literally black and white. They're not even close to the color of black, or close enough to the white skin. Their skin ain't white, it's pale skin. And to be honest with you, it looks more pink than anything else. But let's get back to it. 6 Chronicles, Part 8, Script 13. As you've seen in the video, the small case, as he's descripting how a black woman acts. Now, brothers and sisters, there's women who actually love that stuff. You wouldn't even believe. If you don't do no research, you wouldn't believe it out of my mouth. You have to do research to see the actions that these women, oh my God, he got us down packed. He knows how we are. They actually get fantasized. They get excited for over idiotic shit like that. Now, when you switch the whole case and you look at a black man and how he sees a white woman, totally different attitude. Totally different type of attitude. Now, the white man that I showed you, he starts off slowly, you see. And then he slowly, graphically details, breaks down. And when he does that is psychologically get the women to really inject themselves with him. And they do. A lot of black women from all over the world will hit him up in his inbox. In his inbox, and then from that, his inbox, and then from there, be talking about how it feels to be with a white man. I want to be with a white man. It's mostly fantasized, brothers and sisters. This is why I was trying to tell you, a lot of black sisters slept with white men. The problem is, they fantasize and then inject these things in their mind and believe these people, these people is going to treat them with the ultimate respect. Don't realize that your fantasy is something that you created in your own mind. And then what you get is more, it's going to be more of a bargain than you realize. Let's go into the black man to the white woman and see a totally different conclusion, totally different description. Bear with me.
Dear brothers and ladies and haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So apparently, a big hater of black men, a big hater of passport bros, a big hater of SYSBL, an ally of the BWs that hate black men, an ally of the BWs that hate the passport bros, an ally of the BWs that hate SYSBL, is no longer on the YouTube. He's no longer on the YouTube. Why? Because he's been going to war with a lot of black men. You know, he's been mentioning my name, and he's been mentioning other YouTubers' names. And of course, if you guys don't know who it is, I guess it's Chem123. Now, Kid Organic did a video. Shout out to Kid Organic. He did a video spotlighting the fact that good old boy Chem123, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he deleted his channel because I guess information got out, you know. He's been doxxed. You know, good old doxing.
So I ask y'all, total different approach. The mad bus driver here, he encouraged black men be with white women. Now you don't hear that white man in the other video encouraging black women being with white men. What he does is put you to sleep with an illusion effect. The mad bus driver is more aggressive. He shows you pictures with all these white women with black men from different parts of the world. and tell you this is the new lifestyle. But once again, if this is so many, why is not fluidly we can see it? Because it's not. There's hidden agendas to everything. We know the video I showed you with the white man, Neon. He does these videos. He makes a living off of it. Number two, he brings black women to his house. They don't have to be dark skinned. That's why he said even mixed women, but they're black. That means he's drawing them in too, because he's getting that type of audience. What the mad bus driver is telling you, that black men should strictly mess with white women, or basically every other culture except black women themselves. Brothers and sisters, you will get these relationships, but they're not as easy as you see in these videos. Trust and believe. It's not easy walking down the street with a white woman. Trust and believe. She's going to feel uncomfortable. He's going to feel uncomfortable. And you're especially not going to walk around with an all-black neighborhood or an all-white neighborhood. They try to go to one of those or live in what you call as a mixed culture type of neighborhood. But if it ain't, the black woman go, listen here, you can come to my house. You know how the bold black woman, that's mine. I have seen black women, literally, and took pictures of it. Like in the African festival, I've seen black women with white men, and parading that white man like, that's my man. You know how sisters do. They will put it up front, up in your face. Especially if that white man is putting that dick in her, eating that pussy, because you know that's what he's doing. Eating that pussy, putting that dick, and got that money. Now, I'd be, when it comes to black women, really finances is not really so much of a big thing. White women now is a little bit different, because it all depends on their parents. If they don't live with their parents and they're outside that box, I'm going to give you different levels. But I'm about to shut this down because it's going to be a part 2. I told you this is a series here. Interracial, and is it real? Is it fake? Or is it just an illusion or fantasy? I'm sure I'm in the rock. Sex Chronicles. Part 8. Script 13. Part 1. 2 is next.